morning, YouTube. It's Adrian Stewart of Legend Landscape here, and today is Monday, July 23rd, and it's 5:55 in the morning, almost 6 o'clock. And I have my spotlight on here. Never really see that unless it's dark outside. It's a bit dark and cloudy, and it's real humid this morning. I'm expecting some showers today, just depending on like if it's going to come early. They said maybe 12. It may come like maybe even earlier than that. But I have the guys coming to work to see if we can get something done. We're not doing any mowing on these commercial properties because we're in a bi-weekly stage of that, and we knocked out all those last week. I have some residential mowings that's on there that they're on bi-weekly as well, and there's some that fall on this week, but those can be knocked out at any time. But it's supposed to rain all week, and I think it's supposed to be worse tomorrow and Wednesday. So I looked at the weather forecast through the whole week. You just saw showers, spotty showers, thunderstorms, some showers. You know what I mean? And then not to mention that we did have rain all weekend. Saturday was just flash floods. Sunday as well. Saturday more than Sunday, but I was glad to see the rain because it's been really dry for the past couple of weeks. So I was happy to see it, but it was a lot record-breaking. I would say probably 5 to 7 inches in some areas as far as the rainfall on that one day. And you get to worry about flash floods. That's the only thing. So they're still expecting that through today to the next couple of days here. So this could take effect on work getting done. Not the mowing, just some other work. I mean, I have some details, some cleanups, pruning, just different things that we can get done this week. So we shall see what happens. It's really cloudy. It's giving me that feel of like the Wizard of Oz, like Toto and Dorothy are walking down the trail, and it's about, anybody that knows what Wizard of Oz knows what I'm talking about. That's exactly what it looks like. And I'll show you here once I get on. So, yeah, man, that's pretty much it. I'll try to get some footage, but we may not even do anything as much today. So I'll update you on how our day goes. All right, fellas and ladies, see you in a little bit. Hey guys, it has started raining over here at the shopping center, and probably can't see, but yeah, I don't know, you probably can't see, but like in this direction back here, the guys are pulling weeds. When I got here, I knew that it was going to be pouring down, and didn't know the exact time because I knew it could be 8 o'clock, 10 o'clock, 12 o'clock. It is 7:20 and it's coming down a little something now. And before it started raining, I just walked them around some areas that needed to be weeded. And I said we can start on this and see how this goes, because I have some other stuff that can be done, but I didn't want to get working on that if it was going to be pouring too much. So here it comes. I don't know if you guys can see. Yeah. So we'll see how long we can get away with work today. All right, guys. that didn't last long. It's 7:40. I just dropped Joe off at the station here. I think I got a half hour in. And I was telling them right before we started, I said, there's some plans I want to do here. Some cleaning up of stuff, but for right now I'm going to start on some weeds because I have a feeling this thing may let loose. You know, and they kept saying, well, yeah, you know, maybe a couple of hours from now, you know, we can get a couple of hours in. And I was like, yeah. I said, I don't know. Because one report was saying 12, another was saying 10, another was saying maybe 8. And there it was at 7 o'clock, it was raining. And it was a light rain. It was stuff that I would work in and, you know, they were working in. And started getting heavy. So I said, y'all sure y'all want to work in this? And Troy kind of looking like, well. Joe was just like, yeah, I mean, you know, we gotta get a couple hours in. Thinking, like, sure. And, because I started wrapping up stuff on the back of the truck, because I have tools, weed eaters, blower, hedge trimmer, which one of the hedge trimmer, or on the hedge trimmer, there's some screws that were kind of loose, so I got some new screws, I want to tighten it up. So I was going to do that while they started weeding. And I was going to put a new speed feed on one of my string trimmers. So I was setting all that up to get ready to do, and I started putting it away and wrapping it up in the tarp on the back of the truck there. Yeah, man, it's humid. I don't know if y'all can see out there, but man, I said I was gonna see what we could do. Didn't know it was gonna be that fast though. And you know, I looked this morning because I know they said last night that it would be some rain, but it'd be midday. So I checked again this morning because I'm up at 4 o'clock in the morning and checking on the news. And at the time they still was saying 12. By the time I left at 5, it was 5:30 something. That's when it started to. Some of the reports were changing a little bit. But I wanted to be able to know if I should call the guys and say, all right, no, we're not gonna come in. But when they're saying like, you know, a couple of hours from now, I'm thinking like we can get a couple of hours in. But that just shows you with the weather, man. You just never know. They say it's gonna be one thing and another thing happens. So yeah, I mean, I know the guys are trying to get some hours in, but hey, what can you do? It's raining. It's raining too hard. You know, there's really nothing to do. Only good thing I can say is that we got, like I mentioned before, the commercial mowing done last week. And so I know next week it's probably going to be jumping pretty high. So yeah. So what I actually am going to go do, I'm going to take this time to go take care of some errands I didn't do this weekend. And I might even just take this truck to go get an oil change because I didn't get this one done like I wanted to. I got the other one done, but I didn't get this one done. So I'm gonna see if they got some room here to get this done. If I don't have a long wait, I'll go ahead and get it done. Other than that, I think I will go check on like the things for my watering tank, the fittings. See if I can get the fittings for that. Just take care of some of those things with the trimmer, hedge trimmers at the shop. So I'm trying to figure out everything I need to do as far as maintenance wise or errands wise to just get that done. And we shall see how the day unfolds. Oh well, rain, rain, rain. You know. Yes, indeed. Yeah, I'm over here at the Ford Truck Center. It seems like it's starting to slack up a little bit, man, but I'm over here about to get the oil change, and I'm glad I came out here because see somebody put a Mountain Dew over here on the top of my thing here. Anyway, this bad boy's about to get an oil changed. I just came out here because I saw that it wasn't raining as hard as anymore, or as it was anymore. Look at this trash can. Wow. So anyway, as you can see, yeah, it's just a little drip drop, drip drop, drip drop, drip drop. I know they're probably thinking like, "Dad, we could have worked in this." Yeah, but I don't know. I know there's some more rain coming today anyway. So, all right, guys. Hey guys. Whew. Just getting back in the truck here. My oil change is done. I pretty much had to wait a while because when I got there, or here, I believe it was just before 8 o'clock, and they said they could fit me in, but it wouldn't be until like 9 o'clock till they, I guess, squeezed me in. So, and I said, I'm just gonna go ahead and wait. You know, I just playing around on the phone, doing some legit stuff, but at the same time I was watching some YouTube videos and be on the social media accounts, I guess, you know, just passing the time. And it was raining during the time I was there, and I saw it stop. And right now there's some part of the sky that's blue and the rest of it's all gray, but they make it seem like there's still going to be some rain coming. My first thought is, damn, we could be doing some work right now. And oh well, you know how that goes. I was just telling Joe earlier that, you know, when you deal with the rain, it's like a gamble. So when you want to say in the morning to say come to work or don't come to work, you'll say don't come to work, and then it won't rain, and then you say come to work, and then it rains. And you're like, all right, come in later, leave, you know, it just drives you crazy. Yeah, so yeah, you just never know what's going to happen. But at the same time, I mean, it was wet throughout the weekend anyway. And but light rain or how it is right now, we could be doing something. I don't mean, well, we could even be mowing, but I didn't care about the mowing because I had other work to be done as far as non-mowing stuff. So anyway, I'm not gonna sweat it. I'm just gonna keep on with my errands. I do have a measurement that I need to go take on the property, but I have to go check on these fittings for that watering tank, and I was looking up that as I was in there, and so I'm about to stop by this place to see if they have what I need. So anyway, just one of these boring days. Part of Legend Landscapes Day. Alright guys, catch y'all in a little bit. Catch y'all in a little bit. Hey guys, I'm actually back at my shop right now. Last I talked to you saying I was going to go to a place to get the fittings for my water tank. And I actually went 10 minutes away to a new irrigation place, and they didn't happen to have it, which is what I've been hearing places that say it. But the general manager said he knew where I could get it. And I actually showed him a picture, cause I'm sorry, I found fellow YouTuber, Anthony, or I think it's Anthony. I know he's watched his videos. A&A Services, professional services. He does mobile detailing and landscaping, lawn mowing, I guess. He's someone else I forgot to mention that I've watched his videos throughout the early stages. Anyhow, I knew he did mobile detailing, so I went back to look at his tank, and I saw like, wow, okay, he has a certain adapter fitting on there that's just, you know, something that clamps on to the output of the tank, and then, you know, really not that big, something like this and maybe like that wide, that could hook up to the garden hose, which is exactly would be perfect. And so I showed him, the general manager at this place, irrigation place, the picture of that, and he said, yeah, I know, I used to work for Brickman which is Brightview now. And they used to get that type of stuff from up in Frederick. So I was like, ah. So which at the time was about a 40-minute ride. And then two things came up. One, I thought about driving my dump truck up there. I was like, man, I don't want to waste gas just driving this up there. And so I figured to come back to the shop, get the other pickup, and just go, later on. And then I got a call also for an estimate from a previous customer of mine that did some work for last year that wants a cleanup and etc. Getting ready to sell the house. So I thought, okay, I'm definitely going to go there. I know it's going to be raining, but I'm going to go there and take care of that. Then I said, all right, let me just come back to the shop also to take care of my my string trimmer, my backup string trimmer, which this is one I bought used at one point. It's SRM 225 Echo. You guys are like either Echo or Steel, which either one I'm cool with, but it's Echo. And I also have the main one here, which is the 2620, which is the main one that we use. Whoever's starting to do the weed eating will grab that. I'm not saying anything was wrong with this, but what we started finding out was that every time that we would feed it and then start the weed eat, like this would just go like extra long. And I'm like, what the hell? To the point where it starts, getting tangled up. So I'm carrying a pruner around in my pocket, trying to trim it every so often. And I flipped upside down. You got the inside with the right to left as far as the direction. And I don't know. I've done it many ways and still couldn't figure it out. Maybe you guys could tell me what it could be. But for the most part, I was in the equipment place picking up some screws for my hedge trimmers that I need to, because there's like one or two loose and or missing. So I gotta, screw those back in. And while I was there, I saw speed feed on the wall. So I said, let me just grab that and just put it on here. Then worry about trying to fix that later, if it's even fixable. So that's what I plan on doing right now, is changing this, putting this onto here, and then my hedge trimmers. Yeah, there's something loose on the hedge trimmer right, let's see if y'all can see that. There's a screw missing like right here. And I got screws, and see right now it's kind of doing like, it's kind of loose. I don't know if you guys can see that. And I, don't want that happening because it's going to end up cracking off. So that's what I'm going to do here for the next couple of minutes, and then I'm going to head to that estimate, which is actually in DC, right around the Maryland Chevy Chase line. So just updating you what's going on. All right, guys, just another regular day, just trying to do things since it's a rain day, even though it's not raining right now. All right. Hey guys, all right, just pulling up to that estimate that I mentioned to you in DC. As you can see, as I was driving, the roads are dry. It's a little cloudy in some areas and blue skies in others, but nevertheless, just thinking about work that could have been done, but hey, had to shut down. So yeah, I'm here at this this property that I did work for last year. What I did was aeration and seeding for them, and then there was talks about a maintenance contract this year, but they knew they were getting ready to head out, like sell the home. So, oh, I'm sorry, that's funny. They were talking about getting aeration and seeding in the spring, but the time he contacted me, it was already getting to that point where it was, if you do it, then you only have like a half of a month to really get germination and be fighting with summer. So I kind of said, save it for the fall. Plus, he was getting an irrigation system, which was good. So I think at that time, and plus we had a late season with the snow that kind of took part of the early, spring. So that didn't help as well. So he told me he was going to reach back to me for like a cleanup or so to get the place spruced up for selling, because he didn't really want to get into doing a maintenance thing and then whatever. So and then I was thinking about him just probably like a week or so ago. I said, I wonder whatever happened to him. And then sure enough, he calls the office and I said, oh, okay, he didn't forget. So I'm gonna take you through the yard, just basic cleanup, mulch, probably prune back some plant material, etc., etc. All right, guys. All right, guys. Everything seems to be pretty good as far as the plant material. Let's see where they put the irrigation at. Let me grab this paper for them. I'm always somebody that grabs papers and will take care of the house and put them on the doorstep. Alright, so they have a lot of things that need to be pruned back right about now. Nice row of liripe there. I see some English ivy that needs to be cleaned up in here. Like so. That's not too bad. Hydrangea. Oh, probably go this way. The azalea is looking like it needs to be pruned back there. Got some catnip, got some more azaleas, got some roses, got some boxwoods. Don't look too bad. Little light pruning there. Yeah. Big tree over here. It's a nice yard. Let's see if they did irrigation here. Yeah, it's pretty nice here. There's some good pruning. Just looking as I'm going, I got an oak leaf hydrangea, which is about maybe some thinned out here. A lot of azaleas over there. Got some nandinas right here. Yeah, I think there was something out here he wanted done. I think there's one parking lot or parking space he wanted cleaned up here. Okay. Doesn't look too bad. Doesn't look too bad. Oh, got some hostas over here by a tree. Just minor cleanup, but as you can see, it's getting windy out here. I think it's going to start raining here probably in the next 15-20 minutes. Got a maple tree here. Got a little bit of everything. Got hydrangeas right there. Got a maple tree there. Yeah, it doesn't seem to be in bad shape, but could use a little sprucing. Got a mulch, looking like that. So yeah, I think this is something obviously we could take care of easily. Like the stepping stones they have here. Yeah, it's nothing too bad. Alright guys, showed you a little bit of it. I'm sorry, I was just kind of looking as I got the phone down. So I'm probably looking like I'm looking, but you're probably looking at nothing but me or the sky. So I apologize for that. I'm just going to walk around a little bit more, take some more pictures, and be on my way. Definitely think we can get this. So get back with you guys in a little bit. Yeah, I was just showing you guys how I did everything as far as, the measuring with the wheel and how I did my measurements, scribble, scrabble, come up with my total square footage, know what I'm dealing with. I just like to do that just so when I do check the online software, which I use GoIlon for measuring square footage. I've used that for probably about 6-7 years now, and I love it. Service Autopilot that I use has a tool on there as well. I'm sure you guys even know about GoIlon or know about whatever runs your company as far as the customer base and routing and etc. I know that a lot of software has the same type of measuring tools, so I just like to compare what I measured by wheel to what I measure online and just compare it and see. Sometimes I like to, okay, I'm spot on, or just a little bit off, just as long as I say I'm within 100 square feet, I try to be within that. I could have eyeballed it, but I know eyeballing is basically a thing where you could be right, or you're gambling, you could be wrong. I don't like gambling on that. A lot of times you eyeball things and you find out that you're like way off, and so that's money going out the window, or causing you to go back and get more material and come back. And I'm not trying to do all of that. So I like to either measure by my wheel or do online on the software. So we shall see how I come up with that. But anyway, so today was not a lost day. Feel like it's about to rain again. Make sure I don't get my ass hit here. I got the oil change. I was able to work on the equipment, Finally got that head on that that string trimmer. Got the hedge trimmer screw in there. Everything's fine with that. I did find out that I can get the fittings for that watering tank. I just have to go probably tomorrow or the day after Frederick to go get it. So, and then came here in DC, right by the Chevy Chase line, to do this estimate that could create revenue here. So it wasn't a lost day. I do have another thing to measure, but just because I feel like it's gonna probably rain soon, I think I'm gonna save that for tomorrow. That's just right back on one of our commercial properties, which I've already measured online. I just want to double check myself in person, so it'll be the switch around of what I did today. Excuse me, I'm jumping up on Connecticut Avenue. Some of you guys know how that is. You gotta make sure you're watching what you're doing, these narrow ass lanes. So anyway, we'll see what happens tomorrow with the rain. We'll see if we'll be going out to do any work. We'll see if I will be going out to do anything different, like, or similar to what I did today. Did have one guy that wanted to meet today for a job, so I kind of try to push it off to tomorrow. So we'll see if we'll meet up with him too. Anyway, I'm going to end it today here. No need to say see you on my ride home, because this is going to be my ride home. So I will get with you guys tomorrow, and I hope you enjoyed the nice, boring, rainy day that I went through. I'll see you tomorrow, guys. You know?